welcome back to SmartSpeak English.
Great to be diving into another topic with you all.
Yes, and today we're looking at something really practical, something that can instantly help boost your English vocabulary, make you sound more fluent, more precise.
That's right. We're focusing on improving word choice, digging into how you can express yourself, smarter, especially by looking at one super common word.
A word we probably all overuse a bit.
Definitely. And we want to unpack why maybe avoiding it sometimes or replacing it is such a good idea for sounding more natural.
Okay, so for you listening, if you want to get informed quickly and really grasp how to make noticeable improvements, this is perfect. We're targeting one simple habit.
A small change with potentially big results.
Right. So let's jump in. The word we're talking about is very, isn't it?
It is. Very. We use it constantly. Very good, very bad, very tired, very happy.
It's everywhere.
And the main point isn't that using very is grammatically incorrect. Native speakers use it all the time.
Okay, so it's not wrong then.
Not wrong, no. But it's often less precise, less expressive. It's kind of a missed opportunity, you know?
Ah, I see. So it tells you how much, but not really how. Like it bumps up the volume, but doesn't add any detail.
That's a great way to put it. Exactly. Fluency isn't just about accent or grammar, right? A big part of sounding really natural is choosing the right word, the one that nails the exact meaning you want.
So skipping very and using a more specific adjective can actually carry more weight, more emotion, or describe the situation better.
Absolutely. It adds nuance, impact, very often just flattens the meaning. Using a stronger word is it's a simple trick to sound more dynamic, more native-like, perhaps.
A level up button for your vocabulary. I like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so let's get concrete. We've got a list here of common very phrases and some suggested upgrades. Let's go through them.
Perfect. These are great starting points. Words you can start using, like today.
First one, very tired. We all feel this. The suggestion is
Exhausted.
exhausted. Like in the sentence, I was exhausted after the hike.
And just feel the difference there. Exhausted isn't just a bit more than tired. It implies real depletion, physical or mental.
Yeah.
Very tired is that. It's just vague. Exhausted hits harder.
Definitely. Okay, moving to positive feelings.
Yeah.
Very happy. The alternatives are thrilled or delighted.
Right. For example, she was thrilled with the surprise party.
Okay.
Thrilled gives you that sense of excitement, maybe a bit of a buzz. Delighted is strong pleasure, joy. Both paint a much richer picture than just plain old very happy.
Makes sense. Weather next. Very cold. Instead, we can say
Freezing.
freezing. It's freezing outside today.
Yeah, and that's one we use all the time. Freezing instantly tells you it's uncomfortably cold. Bitterly cold. Very cold is, again, a bit bland in comparison.
Got it. And the opposite emotion, anger. Very angry. The upgrade is furious.
Furious, as in he was furious about the mistake.
Yeah.
Furious implies intense, maybe even out of control anger. It's much stronger, much more vivid than just very angry. Really shows the emotional state.
Okay, let's talk descriptions. Very clean. How do we improve that?
Spotless.
Spotless. Your kitchen is spotless.
And spotless is great because it's so visual. You immediately picture something perfectly clean without a single mark. Much stronger image than very clean.
True. Okay, size. Very big. We've got huge or enormous.
They live in an enormous house.
Both are good, strong words. Huge is big. Enormous suggests something really vast, maybe even overwhelmingly large. More impact.
And the other way around, very small. The suggestion is tiny.
Tiny. Look at this tiny puppy. Yeah, see? Tiny often brings that feeling of smallness, being cute or delicate. It's got more character than just very small.
Good point. Nearly there. Very good. Alternatives. Excellent or outstanding.
You did an excellent job. These really elevate the praise. Excellent means top quality. Outstanding means it really stands out, much more meaningful than just very good.
And the opposite, very bad. We could use awful or terrible.
That movie's awful.
Or terrible. Both signal strong dislike or really poor quality. They pack a much bigger punch.
Definitely heard those used. And finally, number 10. Very funny becomes
hilarious.
Hilarious. That joke was hilarious.
Right. Hilarious means extremely funny, like laugh out loud funny. It reserves the top spot for humor, much more than very funny.
Wow. Okay. Going through that list, you really notice the difference. Each replacement word adds its own specific flavor, its own intensity.
Exactly. It's not just swapping words, it's choosing more precise tools. And that conscious choice, that's a big part of real fluency. It shows you understand the nuances.
Okay, so let's put this into practice a bit more. We have a few quick examples here, like a mini quiz. I'll say the sentence with very, give you a moment to think, and then share the suggested upgrade.
Sounds good. A good way to test yourself.
Okay.
Okay, listeners, try and guess the word.
All right, first one. She's very sad.
Mm-hmm.
What's a stronger word for really deep sadness?
Oh.
The suggestion is devastated. She's devastated.
Yeah, devastated. That implies like total heartbreak, shock, deep unhappiness, often from a major loss. It's miles beyond just very sad. Changes the whole feeling of the sentence.
It really does. Okay, next. It was very hot today. What's a good word for extreme heat?
Pause.
Boiling. It was boiling today.
Boiling. Another great one. You can almost feel that oppressive heat, right? Like it's just too much, so much more evocative.
Definitely. Last one. That exam was very easy. How could we say it required almost no effort?
Pause.
Effortless. That exam was effortless.
Effortless. Yeah, that nails it. Not just easy, but like zero challenge involved.
Yeah.
Really emphasizes the simplicity.
These examples really drive it home. Using that one more precise word just elevates everything. It feels clearer, more descriptive.
That's exactly it. You move from being kind of vague to being precise. And that shift is huge for sounding more natural and fluent.
So wrapping this up then, the big takeaway from this deep dive is really the power you unlock by consciously replacing very simple idea, big impact.
Mm-hmm. And it's not about trying to sound fancy or using complicated jargon. Not at all. It's about clarity, choosing the best word for what you actually mean. That's what good communication is.
And for you listening, wanting to put this into action, there are some simple steps, like just try replacing very once in your next English conversation. Just once.
Yeah, start small. Or maybe look back at the list we discussed: exhausted, thrilled, freezing, furious, spotless, enormous, tiny, excellent, awful, hilarious. Pick maybe 3 you like.
And make a note.
Yeah, make a note. And then try to consciously use 1 or 2 of them each day. Actively using them is key to making them part of your natural vocabulary.
That active practice is how words go from just being things you recognize to words you actually use without thinking.
Absolutely. And this ties right back into your goal of improving your English effectively. Focusing on high-impact habits like this one, ditching the very crutch sometimes, it really can boost your confidence and your command of the language noticeably.
It's amazing how much difference one little word choice can make, isn't it?
It really is. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it, if replacing very makes such a difference. What other common, maybe simple words are we using as defaults? Words that might be holding us back from describing things even more vividly, more precisely.
That's a great point. Something to think about beyond just very.
Definitely something to consider as you continue refining how you express yourself.
Fantastic food for thought. Well, that's all we have time for in this deep dive. We hope you found that useful.
Yeah, try swapping out those varies and see how it feels.
And if you enjoyed this discussion and want more tips on mastering English, please do like this video, share it with anyone else who might find it helpful, and subscribe to SmartSpeak English for more deep dives.
And definitely leave a comment below if you have any questions, or maybe share your favorite very replacement. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.